Hello, my name's Jane Maudsley and I'm the co-founder of Little Voices, a performing arts organisation training children aged 4 to 18 to a really high standard in drama and singing. We work in very small groups, giving children really individual attention and building their confidence. It is training at its very best with only 6 in a class or 8 in a class maximum. This business started in 2007 when at the time I was a mum of one with a 3-month-old baby and struggling to make ends meet, pay the bills and work as a singing tutor and professional singer. I set up a business with a co-founder at the time and the both of us really wanted to make drama and singing lessons of excellence so that children were taught in a very small group to a really high standard with really passionate tutors and teachers training them. We set up Little Voices in September 2007 with 12 pupils and now are very proud of a national organisation with a team of principals, highly motivated, passionate individuals leading their own businesses. It was very tough in those early days as a mum of one and no partner. My husband had left for somebody else and it's a very real story. I'm a little bit heart on my sleeve type person and I really have to say that it was really hard work. Running your own business is hard work. But we got through all the pitfalls and we created a system that was really unique. So children would come in a group of 6 or a group of 8, depending on their age group, and attend 1 week for a drama lesson and 1 week for a singing lesson, and over the period of 39 weeks would work towards their examinations, building their CVs and building their confidence. It is training, it's not a free-for-all fun class with 15, 20 or 25 children, and you really get to know your children, and it obviously creates a really good income from the teacher who's running it or the principal owning the business. We're looking for passionate, driven, highly focused, people who want to be really super successful. And if you're that kind of person, then you need to get in touch and have a conversation. That's how it starts, getting to know each other and building a relationship. Would this be right for you? Or do you want it as a small part of your life, a big part of your life? Or after knowing all the facts, would you prefer to think, no, Little Voices isn't for me? So what we do, it's now a franchise situation, so you actually buy your own territory and receive all the training to run your Little Voices location. You set up a class starting with a minimum of 12 children and building to an innumerable amount of children. Some principals already boast 180, 200 students within their classes and within their centres. And the number of schools that you can open within your territory is limitless. It's really the territory that you buy.
I have 4 centres currently running, one in Lytham St Anne's, one in Bradford, one in Nelson, and the other one is in Shelf, which is near Halifax. I also run classes in a school in Burnley during the daytime. My plan is to open another centre in East Lancashire and to also open my second centre on the Fylde Close towards Dorrington, Cleveleys, Poulton.
Forming part of a franchise, people sometimes are quite scared of that word franchising and see it as a form of network marketing or pyramid selling, and that absolutely isn't the case. You're actually joining a really supportive network of really like-minded principals and teachers who want the very best for their children and want to earn a living doing something that they love.
As for the business side, I knew nothing, but actually it's been fine. There are ups and downs along the way, of course, but you expect that setting out. And I've been really happy with the way it's gone. You learn as you go and things happen that you don't expect. But the great thing with Little Voices is the support. So there's always somebody there to talk to if you need to. So it's been great.
You get all the templates, tools, support, training, external training in terms of fire marshalling, child protection, first aid training. All that is included as part of the package too, so that you can operate in a really safe way.
Our training for the franchise and the company has been so comprehensive and so much to take in, and it's not just that training. I feel like going into it, there's so much further support that will be available to us, and just really comprehensive, really clear sections in it, a step-by-step approach. So if you follow one rule, it leads on, and you build on what you already knew going in to create this kind of business.
The principals that we have in our organisation to date are scattered around the country in the North West, in Yorkshire, Peterborough, London, Kent, Dorset, Wales, all over the UK. And they are entered into this organisation if they have the right tools. And the right tools might not be necessarily a PGCE or a teaching degree. It may be that they have a performing arts background, have a very high passion for performing and want to get a teaching system in place that will help them to make good money. Some people run this alongside their own current life, where they still remain to be a professional actor, actress, singer, songwriter, or musician, and other people go for this full-time and make this their full-time living and income. And obviously, therefore, the profit margins are as big or as small that you want to make them to be.
What is challenging about running Little Voices business? I would say it's a business like any other, really. There's challenges every day. There's challenges in finding new customers, challenges in making sure that we're actually doing the right thing and delivering the product properly. It's a challenge, but it's something that you should expect in any kind of business. I don't think it's any different from any other.
It's much easier than being in a one-to-one environment with a child, because you've got 6 children there and you're not working in your house where maybe, you know, you've got the potential of the child not turning up, therefore not taking an income. You also have those horrible months in July and August where no money's coming in because nobody's having lessons. We have a system that takes you through the 12 months and enables you to have an income 12 months.
I think the biggest challenge is concerning yourself with every aspect of the company, the business. So, you know, your passion might be teaching or drama, or but you need to get a head around the business side, the marketing, the self-motivation, and the sales and the finances, that kind of. However, when you're doing it for yourself, but with the support of a larger company, it is broken down and it is very, you know, achievable.
All the templates, procedures, policies, tools are there for your taking and for your using as part of the Little Voices brand. And the tutors, you can either teach the lessons yourself or you can employ teachers to do the teaching for you, and therefore you can build a much bigger business.
Oh gosh, what do I love about Little Voices? So many things.
What do I love about Little Voices?
The first thing for me would be seeing the children who come into you at 4 years old and won't make eye contact and don't want to speak and are so shy, and then just seeing them blossom, and mummy comes home and says they got the lead in the nativity play at school, or it's not just about the fabulous drama students. For me, it's about the shy ones who then just gain that confidence. It's fabulous, I love it.
I love the team. Obviously everybody's quite enthusiastic, passionate even about what they do. There's a sense of direction. We all feel like we know where we're going with Little Voices. The way we teach obviously works. The kids, we can see they're actually excelling in what they're doing.
It's so much more than that, well, what Little Voices offers, and that's why it's a perfect franchise for us, because we've never done business before, but I feel very prepped and prepared for it. And if there's anything we don't know, that we'll be fully supported by, it's not just head office, but also by all the other principals and the network that's there. And it's not a competitive environment, because we've worked for other franchises before, and there has been that competitive element between different franchises of the same business, but this is more collaborative, which is lovely.
Definitely feel that I can grow the business. I feel happy that I can expand it as much or as little as I want to suit my lifestyle, and it really works for me.
So if you're interested in joining us, literally just pick up the phone or send us an email and ask to have an initial conversation and just have a chat as to whether this is something that would suit you and your lifestyle at whatever stage that you're at. And we look forward to meeting you.